This life only gives you one chance, and it's up to you to make it the very best that you possibly can. So if your life is not what you want your one chance to be, change it. Do something. Do something to make it better for yourself, for your family. Hey guys, I just dropped my kids off at the babysitter's house and I am free. We are gonna go run some errands. I only have time to do one thing. It's either run errands or do the video, so we're gonna put them together. Never mind all the stuff in my car. I carry around homeless bags everywhere I go, so if you see a homeless person, shout it out, let me know, and I'll throw the bag out the window. I want to tell you guys about my goals for 2023 because they are some really big goals. And it all boils down to generosity. Okay, so I am going to be even more generous than I have been in the past. And fun fact, I don't know if you know this, but my family and I, we give away more than 10% of our income every single month. So we support major charities. One of them is Nicole in Mexico, and what she does is she rescues, rescue isn't even the right word, she goes into the depths of hell to retrieve infants and toddlers from sex trafficking situations. I don't know how she does it. She's in Mexico. Her life has been threatened multiple times with machetes and all kinds of stuff. Anyways, we fully support her and send her money every month. So we want to be even more generous to her this year. But, you know, whenever she receives these kids, she has to fix their STDs, infants, STDs, which is doctor bills, medications. She has to go to court to fight for them, for the right to keep them. She has 2 different orphanages in 2 different states in Mexico, and she has, I think, about 50 kids at each. So she always has about 100 mouths to feed, as well as her staff with food, clothes, school, doctor bills, everything that you would normally have to do for a child. Beds, mattresses, sheets, I mean everything. Roof over their head, heat, water. It's all a thing. So all of that takes money. It does. It just does. So in my generosity quest, I always give away all of my knowledge for free. So I'm on YouTube. I give away all of my amputation information. I am on my blog, glittermychaos.com, with all of my mom information. And then I just do funny things on TikTok. So I'm always giving away my information for free. But I want to be more generous with our actual giving. Hopefully that's not too shaky. I might have to hold it a little bit. One of the things that I'm going to be generous about is to myself. I have been like overrun, really. My mental health is in the dumps because I spend my entire day homeschooling and just always answering questions, and there is no me time. Just to break it down for you, I can't even take a shower without my toddler sitting outside the shower curtain on a stool. I have 0 time. There's always a kid in my bed when I sleep. I have no space at all, none. So one of the things I'm going to do for myself in 2023 is I am going to dump these kids off at a babysitter every now and then so that I can do things for myself. So for example, I'm going to run errands without kids today. That's a huge deal. I've never been able to do that. So here we are at our first location, and it is 100% ice. So that makes life really fun today. Since I'm a hairstylist, or have been in my previous life, I do my own hair, and it looks so good right now. So I'm going to go get some hair color to fix my hair. My next video is probably going to be me doing my hair while I talk about something else because I have to double dip. That's just my life. Okay, success. On to the next place. While I tell you a little bit about my plan. My plan for 2023, I am so excited for. I have hired a content coach. I know, I'm so excited. I have reached just a tiny bit of success on YouTube, but you would think with 40,000 subscribers that I'd be, making money, right? No, I want to show you my analytics. So as you can see here, in 2022, I made $416.45. Not too bad, right? I made 34 long videos. And the reason that I only say long videos is because the short ones are worth absolutely nothing. So for example, the analytics on my 13 million view short video made me just over $1. Okay, so that's why I'm going to totally omit short videos, because it's not even worth talking about. For the 34 videos that I did in 2022, I made just over $400. And if you break that down per video, it takes me about 20 hours per video between the brainstorming, the shooting, the hair and makeup, the editing, the promoting, the thumbnail, the description, the cards, yada, 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 yada. It takes about 20 hours to do each long video. By those calculations, I made $12.25 per video. But that's not even the great part. The great part is that I made 61 cents an hour on every single video. I know, don't spend it all in one place, right? But I already did, because I bought a GoPro, which is sitting right here, but I don't have enough money to actually buy the stand thing that I need, so I'm using my phone right now. It is what it is. But I love GoPro. So if you're looking for something to shoot videos on, this is the newest one that they made. I just bought it on Black Friday with my earnings from last year, and I'm actually upside down because it cost more than the $400 that I made, less the taxes that they took out. Anyways, but now I need to buy a couple of accessories for it so that I don't have to hold it. I can set it somewhere and shoot videos on it. Okay, back to my plan. My plan is to grow my channel substantially. It has absolutely exploded, right? I spent 2 years trying to get monetized, and you have to have 1,000 subscribers to get monetized. And now I have 40,000, which is amazing. I am so thankful that you guys are here. You help me more than you know. But what I want to do to be more generous, because it takes money to be generous, I want to grow to 100,000 subscribers by the end of 2023. Can I do it? I don't know. But I'm hoping that I can, and I hired a content coach to help me get there. So between the ads revenue on YouTube from the subscribers, all of you guys who are making all my dreams come true, thank you from the bottom of my heart. And then also from paid advertisements on my channel, sponsorships, and like little blurb commercials, things like that. They pay you to put those on your videos. So I'm going to start doing that as well in order to up my income, in order to be able to live this lifestyle where I can continue to be more generous. I promised my kids I would only be gone an hour, so we got to get a move on. I have to go to the next place. The next thing I want to say about the YouTube situation is that I'm going to make memberships. So if you want to support me, I'm going to make a couple of different memberships that you can be a part of, just because you love this channel and you want to support what I'm doing and helping others. I invite you to be a part of it. I'm willing to do all of this work myself. I'm willing to grow my channel. I'm willing to do all the things that I do myself to grow my income. But if you want to be a part of what we're doing, you can be a part of our memberships, and you can see here very soon, we'll do a video on where our money is going and who it's supporting and the things that we were able to do for other people. Speaking of memberships, my husband just did this. He's the one that told me about it. Sorry, I'm like leaning forward to hold the phone because it's rattling all over the place. Anyways, he goes live every day, multiple times a day, on his channel, which is Trucking with Tramjam, because he's a semi-truck driver. He goes live every single day, and you can kind of see what life as a truck driver looks like, and I will put his channel in the description below. All right, we need to keep an eye out for homeless people, because I have all these clothes and socks and hats and gloves and hoodies and blankets and stuff that we need to give away. Okay, we are pulling up to stop number 2, which is the second time I've been to the grocery store this week, because the first time they didn't have everything I need, which is hard enough going to the grocery store once Then you have to go twice. That's super annoying. Okay, I have to find a not icy spot to park. And that is not looking good. The handicap spots are even icy. Do I park in handicap? Yes, I do. Because I cannot bend my leg to get in and out of a normal spot. And I will show you that in just a minute. As soon as I can find a not icy place to park. One of the reasons that I park in a handicap spot is because you can't open the door very much in a normal spot. And I can't turn my leg. Let me show you. Okay, so this is why I park in handicap parking. This person actually parked far enough away that I can open my door up more, but pretend that they didn't and that I wasn't parked that far. Whenever I go to get in, I put one leg up, but then I can't pull this leg in and I can't turn it either. There is no pivoting, there is no turning. So I have to open my door up wider in order to fully get my foot in. So that's why I park in handicap parking. Okay, let's go inside and see if they have sushi rice like my other store did not. Okay, well that is super annoying. They didn't have the sushi rice either, so now I don't know where I'm gonna get it, but we're probably just not gonna eat sushi, which sucks. Something else that I have come up with that I have been working on for over a year that I finally got launched last night is my menu subscription. And I know that you guys have heard me talk about this. I have my hand in like all these different pots and so many irons in the fire, but it's because we're trying to get to our last goal, which I'll share with you in just a minute. I made this menu subscription for moms like me. I don't have a ton of time, and I definitely don't have any time to spare, but I want my family to be healthy. So if I can take those concepts and put them together to make a menu plan, then I will, and I did. So what I did was I gathered all of these kind of Whole30, not totally paleo, not totally Whole30, but kind of 8 out of 10 meals that are healthy, that kids enjoy. They're not chicken nuggets and frozen foods. You actually make them at home. But I teach you how to make extra chicken or extra sauce or extra rice or whatever to make tomorrow's dinner less of a challenge. Like half of it's already done for you. So if you want to check that out, you can find that at glittermychaos.com. It's actually super cheap right now. I have it 65% off because it's kind of brand new and I just want to really kick it off and get it going. So if that's something that you're interested in, you can choose the amount of people that are in your family, 4 or 6, and that will determine how many ingredients you buy. And then you choose if you're stay at home and you want the full menu, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, or if you want dinner only because you work or you don't want to commit to breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So those are your options, and then you just pay for it, and I send it to you via email every week. And there's a Facebook group that you can join to kind of ask questions or get substitute ingredients for, and complete access to me as well. All right, we are pulling up to ice to the next place, and that is my tanning place. We are gonna go get some vitamins. Oh gosh, it's total ice. Like total ice. I have to be so careful with this. Okay, but it's worth it, because why do I tan if I'm holistic? That reason is because I get super depressed in the winter, like very depressed, crying all the time. It's bad. I need color, I need warmth, I need light, and as you can see, it's overcast. There's nothing more I hate than snow and ice. Like, I think it's absolutely disgusting, and I want nothing to do with it. It causes accidents, it hurts people, it's cold, it's wet, I don't want any part of it. But that's what happens in the winter, and I have to get over that. But tanning makes me happy for 2 reasons. It gives me vitamin D to absorb my other vitamins that you don't normally get in the winter, because you have to have vitamin D in order to absorb your vitamins, and makes me not so white and flaky in the winter, which makes me feel a little bit better about myself also, so I don't cry as much. Okay, let's go. All right. We're going to be very, very careful. I'm going to go somewhere where I can hold on to something like this to go up this step. There, ta-da! We did it.
Welcome to the KBL Academy experience. The voice chat will
I really like this place because they have 10-minute stand-up beds, which are really fast for me because I need that with kids, and I don't have to take my leg off, so it's a win-win. Okay, we did it. On to the next place. Okay, so one of our major goals in 2023 is to move to Europe. And I know that sounds very selfish, and it's twofold. Number one, it is. That's our life goal. We want to raise our kids in a very diverse economy. So we want them to see the world. We want to expose them to many different religions and races and ways of life and cultures. And what better way than to move to Europe and just skip around countries, right? But actually, the place that we have picked out in Europe to live, which is Portugal, costs about half of what it costs to live in the United States. So it's actually not selfish, because if we move over to Europe to see all these wonderful things, we also have the benefit of having a lower income, being able to give away more of our money. So that's really exciting. We really want to make that happen for both of those reasons. But in order to do that, we will only need to bring in about $5,000 to $6,000 a month to live off of over there. And then the rest of it we can freely spend, which means give away and just really enjoy our lives. And if you want to help out with that, if you want to see where this life takes us, then you can absolutely subscribe. That's totally free, and it helps us get there. So if you want to help us, please subscribe. Like our channel, like my channel, like my husband's channel. Give us a comment, because that pushes the algorithm to say this is good content. We can put it in front of other people, yada, 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 whatever. It's all about trying to beat the algorithm online so that your content gets seen as a creator. I have to hurry. I'm running out of time. I told my kids I would be an hour, and I think I'm at an hour. Okay, so if you haven't been able to tell so far in this video, is we are not materialistic people at all. We value experiences and travel over stuff. So we're not the ones that will get all this money and fame and riches and whatever you want to call it, and hoard it and get the big mansion and get the Lamborghini. And that's totally fine if that's you. That's just not us. Like, we want to spend these precious days with our kids making memories. So we're more interested in getting enough money to bless other people and go see the world. Oh my gosh, this ice. All right, here we go. I just lost a ton of ice off my roof. Sorry. Oh, I see somebody. Yay. Okay. Do you need a blanket? You're welcome. Okay, so my favorite part is whenever we hand things out to people and then we drive back by the next day or another day or something, and they're wearing the hat or they're wearing the blanket or something like that. So that's cool. Something generous for myself that I wanted to tell you guys about is that I've never really been generous to myself, so this is really new for me. But this year, my husband and I decided to put both of our kids in school. If you know my journey, I have been homeschooling for the past, I don't know, 3 or 4 years, something crazy like that. I thought that I was going to be homeschool family forever, but I can't. Homeschool is so hard. It is so hard. It is life draining, okay? And I mean that like fully. It is life draining. So this fall, I'm going to have kids in school if we don't move to Europe, which gives me an opportunity to do more work. So I get to baby my menu subscription. I get to film more YouTube videos. My content coach is going to help me get all the content pumped out in the right order, in the right, sequence and all that stuff in order to get sponsorships and deals for my channel, generating more income to help more of our dreams come true. So yeah, I'm kind of excited about it. Okay, it is time to pick up the kids. I wonder how mad they're going to be at me. As we wrap up today, I hope that you gained a little bit of information about my life and where it's headed. The things that we want to do, being generous to ourselves, being generous to other people, the memberships, the content coach that I'm hiring in order to make all of this happen. And then eventually, hopefully, move to Europe, which would be, the icing on our cake. That would be absolutely incredible. But the last thing that I want to say is we hope to be able to, right now we're only giving away 10 to 15% of our income. That includes my husband's salary, anything we make off of YouTube or other things that we have our hands in, my menu subscription, stuff like that. We want to up that to 20% and then 30% and 40% and 50% as the years go by. We are not the type of people to just keep our money and hoard it. I believe that this life only gives you one chance. And it's up to you to make it the very best that you possibly can. So if your life is not what you want your one chance to be, change it. Do something. Do something to make it better for yourself, for your family. Quit that addiction. Get the help that you need. Change whatever trajectory you need to change to make your life better. That is my plea to you, and I hope that you have a wonderful day today, and I can't wait to show you all the fun things that we have in store for this channel and our lives, and I hope that you'll join us on this journey. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video, probably when I'm doing my hair.